to your boy Bean. Oh, it's an update. Ah, well, maybe it'll let me change to my fucking content. No, probably not. I don't think it's really good enough that. Okay, fine. Don't think it's very good enough that. I don't know what I was gonna say. But anyway, welcome back. What are we on first? So yeah, there's like a new K video, which is really funny because it was something that's obviously a little bit mainstream. Um, and it's the Euphoria season 3, which has just ended up becoming like degenerate, like Goy Lord. Sorry, Goy Slop. Kay's still Goy Lord, but she's like, she consumes like loads. This is the thing. There's so much Goy Slop. So even though Kay doesn't like this Goy Slop, she still makes Goy Slop. She still is a Goy Lord. Technically, I'm not making Goy Slop because I'm not making money from this. So this is what I'm saying. When you're not making money, that's truly when this is the actual this is the fallacy. When one refers to free speech, it's not actually what you are limited to being saying. It's you are actually saying something for the sake of it being free. So what it means is my content holds so much more value because I'm just making this for the love of it. Like I'm doing this is like my mission. This is like my sanctimonious mission. This is like me trying to like do the gospels, and this is my best way of doing it. It's just doing like I can't, it's no point me getting a sandwich board and going out to the streets because I need to. This is my biggest way of encouraging it. And I'm using like games to kind of like try and entice people and trying to like be as funny as I can, but you know, keep the spirits up and stuff. But whatever. So it's about that. So for me, you know, like I'm an old-fashioned kind of superhero. I like to make some input predictions. So my input predictions are going to be, um, there's going to be no like sort of irony that she's very pro-sex, and I know this. She says this, and pro-sex to me just means like, as far as Kay is concerned, as long as that you're both consenting adults, that's okay. As long as you're like behind closed doors and it's all like fine and not like illegal, if that makes sense. So my first query is going to kind of just be like, is she going to reference that in context of this? Because I suppose this is where it's going to get like weird, and this is why like women are like massive. Just like you just can't really listen to them, and there just haven't been any famous female philosophers ever in history. Because every man has just known, like, no, we don't want to listen to a woman who's weaker than us. But my point of it being is, like, it's like, who cares anyway? I mean, I had the great, who cares anyway? It's just the whole thing is fucked. Like, the show's just fucked anyway. I don't even care about the show. The fact she's even going into it, I don't know her. I'm not gonna watch it. I never would have. But anyway, it's just I can't believe I'm looking at it. It just looks ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Because like the thumbnail's got like Katie wearing like because inappropriately she's wearing makeup. Again, I would have thought like this would have been one of those episodes where she would have picked the thumbnail where she was like just plain because just think it's inappropriate to be wearing makeup if you're going to be talking, especially when she's got like the picture to the left of like Sydney Sweeney with like the beanie, the baby dummy in, and she's like holding her legs off in a nappy. It's just like, oh, it's grim. It's like it is obviously for Indians and black people, isn't it? Like I don't think it's just anything that's ever come through like a white person's brain. Ah, scream! I don't know when I'm playing guitar, but that's how cool I am, Katie. Are you jealous, Katie, that I get to have ice cream for? Let's just get ice cream. So me and my boys, we can get. I wonder if Katie ever gets to feel like me and my boys can go get ice cream, like when it happens, like go and get an ice cream for him. Katie get to ever feel that with her like daughter or her, like ever play? I bet she plays like Prague Bar. She gets really angry, but she no, 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 I can't. And she's angry because she's probably dating a black guy, and she knows like she can't get like a girl as cute as because there's a chance she could get a blonde girl. So to give you context, I'm not trying to like I'm not being a candidate, Katie, but my mum has blonde hair. So there's and my dad has brown hair. So I probably got my dad carries a blonde gene as well because my brother, I have a middle brother who's blonde, which means the only way he could have become blonde would be he would have to get like two blonde hair genes because they're recessive. So to get blonde hair over black or brown, because me and my brothers have both got like I guess it's technically it's not black hair. I think it is just like I think it's black hair, but like I am white. I'm like I'm not Mexican. I'm not like I am actually white. But and I think like you don't really get black hair when you're like white. So every time I've had exes and stuff, like I'm always like filling in my like survey, and they're like hair color. Why do you put black? I'm like my hair is black. They're like, no, your hair's not black. That's like if you're like African or something. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, what color is that? How dark is that? I think you can. I don't think I'm like coping. She's like, no. But yeah, I guess it's like brown. And my mum's got blue eyes, and my brother's got blue. Both my brothers have blue eyes. I'm the only son who got the brown eyes, so I just inherited my dad's genes. I'm basically just a carbon copy of my dad, and that's just true because I've got his intelligence and his memory. My dad's like really stupid. Oh, he's not stupid at all. He's, he is actually one of the few people who can outsmart me. There are many. There really are many, but he is one of them. I can't take that away from him. It gets me really annoyed. Because I should be smart. He reads through my lies. um, what was my point? Oh, and I was watching Katie. Yeah. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, she's like, she's okay with sex. She's fine with sex. As long as you're behind closed doors. So, what I mean by that is, as far as I'm concerned, Kay's fine with like age play. Should be fine doing what Sydney Sweeney's doing. Um, as long as it's just not filmed. So, well, I think in the context of the show, she is actually doing it on camera. So I guess, but that's what I'm trying to say to you. So this is what I'm trying to say to you. So she has a moral conundrum because I'm just wondering if she's going to mention that she might not have a problem with doing that behind closed doors, but it's just because. But my argument behind that would be like, I don't think even that counts. I don't think I want even people to be doing that. I seriously think that even if like you want to do that behind closed doors, no. You need therapy. You need help. You need help. It's not good enough. I don't think it's good enough that like you're going to be pretending because this is like basically what Turkey Tom was just allegedly doing. It's not even alleged. It's just proven. He just like fucking played this game with. He just like entered this relationship with a fucking like weird fucking. You just get them. It was like absolute fucking crazy people who just dress up like kids, and everyone's too ignorant to just like ask the main questions. who is asking for this? Who wants it? And I know the answer. It's not whites. Like there will be whites, and it's like the Jewish people will like pick those guys out, and they like then put them on their news because it's what they're doing. They're just trying to like they're trying to shame us. But most of them are going to be like Indians, and black, and Mexican people. Just go on all of them. So anyway, we're gonna watch Katie's like really crazy on it because they're gonna be absolute bait. But anyway, it's just inappropriate that she's wearing her like makeup and stuff when she's talking about something that's like inappropriate with like age play sex. And I didn't even fucking read the thing. So the thumbnail's important. So she's pretending to be a baby for OnlyFans. What the fuck is this? And I don't know where these have come from. I think this is like these are Katie's, like the soliloquies of Katie that have just like come out and she needs to like put them on next. I don't know what these are referencing. But I just love the idea that she has to type that in because I know it's probably her. It's like, should I write what the fuck or WTF? And should I put one question mark? It's just these are the things that I'm thinking about. And then she's obviously had to like take like the picture of Sydney Sweeney as well, and like then because she'd be looking at it for ages and just like resize it and stuff. So she'd be like looking at basically Sydney Sweeney and like her fadge just like ages. So she just like put it in there. And there's another picture of her with like the dog makeup on. And then it goes into like Kate. There's like a folder that just says Katie emotes, and it'll have like about no Katie thumbnail, and have like about a dozen Katie emotes of her with the same black top on, same silver chain. Her just like this, just like that. You know, you just pick the one that seems apropos. So because it's like her being like disgusted, it's like her being like this soy jack. And she's got like the wings because that's the only makeup she can do. She's like, I can only do wings. I've got really fat eyelids, so I need to do wings. That's basically what she does. She got fat eyelids. Do you want to give you complex, Katie? I can do that. I'm really evil. But if you join me, I can teach you as well. Can't you want to do that? I can teach you Avada Kedavra, but like a real version of it. Um, fine. Oh, second point. The show is written by a Jewish man, and it's important I need to differentiate that. That is not the same as being white. They are two different races, and they made that distinction, not us. So if you're going to call me racist, it's not. They wanted to be referred to as a race by Jews. So there's Jewish and white. He's Jewish. So a Jewish person is the person who's made that. And his whole opinion, and you go around the Jewish people, they're not the same. Christians and Jewish are not the same. The Jewish people are trying to use their influence to basically disrupt the Christian flow. So they want to make like this stuff to try and pollute us. That's why like, a lot of like Jewish people, Aiden Ross, he's doing all this like OnlyFans gambling shit because it's all degenerate. He wants to be bringing that into America to fuck everyone up. Okay, and then it's Kate's face. She won't talk about it. Be racist, anti-Semitic. So we got Nirami122. It actually makes me so depressed. We really do live in a society. What does that even mean? What does that actually mean? We actually live in a society. What does that really mean? Yes. That's got 1.4k likes. What the fuck does that actually mean? It sounds really like pathetic. It doesn't. It sounds pathetic. See, that's how quick-witted I am. That's like me. I can just get that shit done. This is bullshit. Get out of my way, you filthy cretin. I'm not drinking Windex. I don't like buying this. It looks like I'm drinking like bleach, antifreeze, some shit. It's this. It's interesting. Oh, it still has a bit of sugar in it, I guess. Okay, so that does still have a lot of sugar in it. Fine. I probably won't buy that so much. I guess I do notice every time I drink that, I get like a little more hyper. To be fair, I don't actually eat a lot of sugar. I know that sounds like code, but it's true. I don't eat sweets that much. Um, so I probably do have a deficiency of sugar, which means just like any time I take sugar, I feel really. And you know what? I, I absolutely so rarely ever take paracetamol or any painkiller. I'm talking years and years and years. I really can't remember the last time I took paracetamol. It might have been like COVID. I did catch it, and that was like one time I did take it. But like when I take paracetamol, because I haven't taken it in like barely, it really does like kind of feel like I'm taking like codeine or something like that. Because it's just I'm not used to it. Whereas like if you're just a normal person, I think most layman people probably take it quite a lot. Like, but I so rarely get headaches. I rarely get like I don't even really believe in like headaches. Do you see that big sticky fart? No, I bet I just don't really believe in headaches. I just don't really think I've ever had to get them. I'll just um I don't know. I don't want to touch wood, but it's like I don't really get ill. You know what I mean? Like women have to take fucking paracetamol, probably like or ibuprofen like every month because of the time of the month. Some women get it really bad, but like for me, I'm just like, no, I don't have to do that. I not so I've got like a paracetamol in my like cupboard, and to be honest with you, I probably need to buy a new one because it's probably not been used, and so it's really about to go off. It's so seldom I take it, but it's just when I do take it, it's so powerful for me. I feel like it just does actually. It's like codeine. It's like the equivalent of when you're a kid and you drink your first beer or something. You probably do get really drunk on your first beer because you're not used to it. You have like at one shot, like some girl, you might meet some girls, like some Asian women who are just really tiny. You just have a shot and they're fuck. So yeah, she won't mention any of that because she's met Professor Shekels, and Professor Shekels told her that like Jewish people, white people, the same. Feels like they're really trying to normalize S trafficking and PDF in the Wikipedia stuff, like so gross, making the younger generation more okay with what's coming out about Epstein. Again, like who's Epstein? What race is Epstein? And that's by MMTT193. And we got Sulilon underscore is cute. Sam Leveson in Wikipedia generally needs to stop producing because what the fuck? And yeah, Levenson's a Jewish name. He just keeps getting worse. And let's see if anyone says. Remember what? Hang on. Yeah. Someone did actually post a picture of the Israel flag. Also, in light of the Epstein files, it's good. Oh yeah, okay. So I think that Epstein is a referral to that. I hate how OnlyFans introduced so many young women. I mean, it's again, maybe Kay's it could be like, again, an advocate for me, but she's just, it's like I said, she's not the right woman to carry that journey. There has to be a man for it. It's like you remember when Roger goes to One Piece. Kay's like that. Kay's like Roger. Kay goes to like One Piece and it sees whatever One Piece is, and it's just like Kay laughs, and it shows that picture of Roger, and he's like, he laughs. Because Kay realizes it's like something to probably do with my penis. So I probably maybe have to get an erection for the gate to open. So Kay's there and she can't get an erection. She hasn't got a penis. So she's just like, what the fuck? And that's why she's really angry because she knows that's why. Because she hasn't got like a penis and she has penis envy. So no matter how successful and no matter how good she gets, she knows she's never going to be as big as me. It's true. She'll never be able to beat me in a fight. It doesn't matter how strong. I goad you. If you watch this, I goad you. I honestly goad you. If you want to do it, do you want to put some money on it? Like 10 grand? Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could do it for 10 grand. I'll give you a year. I'll give you 1 year. If you accept my challenge, I'll give you 1 year, and you can and you work out, and I'll work out as well, because like I'll be up for it. and we'll fight, and we'll be the best big sizes we can. And you think you're strong as me, and I absolutely think that's great. Truly, I think that's great. So what we'll do, we'll box, Katie, and I will not hold back because I don't want to like underestimate you in case. So as soon as we fight, I'll just like, and you'll be like, I even know you're not allowed to kick. Would you? No, we do kickboxing. See, that's like lightning goes. We'll do that, and we can just do that, and then we'll like see who wins, and I'll tell you what, whoever wins then gets 20 grand. Yeah, does that sound good? And you can televise. And how about like that's whoever wins gets like all the money. Why don't we make it like live? Again, I have no qualm doing it because it's war of a black bag for me. Because I think I can win, but like I'm not gonna deny that you could because you're equal to me. So I think like let's do it. Look, I just caught this like, little dandelion. I'd even like punch in slow motion. Okay, but dodge. But Kay, why can't you just make me dinners? But no, dinners for gay boys. Irony. Why is Pearl Davis so fucked? Well, she's the same as Katie. They probably have a lot of common. I don't. I'm surprised she hasn't done a video there. Hang on a minute, Katie. This is just. You know what I mean? My brain's too fast. Like some black guy was like, "You put 100 posts on X." Do you know 100 posts on X? You won't believe this. No one believes me, but I generally can do 100 posts on X under about 30 minutes. You don't believe me? You just don't believe me. I just can't be bothered to talk about it. I can show you evidence, but no one will believe you.
What's happening? Don't let the internet win.
This bint thinks. I wonder where a black band with that.
It's not that I want, like, I think it's kind of toxic to be like, you're letting the haters win. And then people are like, not people, but it's like, it's just like, I just.
She ugly as fuck. Well, who wants to listen to this ugly asshole?
Euphoria, see?
This baby scene had me pissed off. That's fucking disgusting by Haley Andre, 1789. It's just like some fat Jewish word. It's just fetish stuff. The spit, the dog, the baby. Like, wrap it up. Not to mention that Sydney went out. I'd rather watch paint dry than watching Euphoria. I think the same with Katie, but I do this because I hate myself. Because no one else is watching this. But I'm such a sociopath. I love it. I love my own company.
I don't know. Like, for now. Like, I just don't.
I don't know, Dad. Don't you have a better picture?
Relax. The photo can't make any difference. It looks crazy.
Agreed. Reading his essay will only waste valuable seconds. I don't know, Dad. Don't you have a better picture?
Want to be on the internet anymore.
can't make any difference. It looks crazy.
Agreed. Reading his essay would only waste valuable seconds.
I don't know, Dad. Don't you have a better picture? I don't know, Dad. Don't you have a better picture?
Relax. The photo can't make any difference. It looks crazy.
I don't know, Dad. Don't you have a better picture?
Relax. The photo can't make any difference. It looks crazy.
It's crazy.
Reading his essay would only waste valuable seconds.
I don't know, Dad. Don't you have a better picture?
Relax. The photo can't make any difference. It looks crazy.
Agreed.
I don't know, Dad. Don't you have a better picture?
Relax. The photo can't make any difference. It looks crazy.
He looks crazy.
Now that!
Okay, well, I can't do this. I hate everyone. I really hate
Season
everyone.
3, Episode 1 dropped recently, and
Oh, that's fucked. I hate it. I hate porn. I hate porn. Shit. Hey, buddies. Dude.
it's absolutely wank. Sorry to start the video.
It's absolutely. And then she puts Zendaya. Zendaya. Like, you'll have to be gayer to jerk off to. Yeah, exactly. That's how funny I am, okay? That's how fucking funny I am. You have to be gayer. Got him. Wait, what happened there? Oh, I went off. Oops. Oh, yeah. It's like Krauser's little test.
But truly, there's no better way to describe it. The entire show to me seems like one big only propaganda. Pretty much every single one of the characters is involved in this trade in one way or another. It's genuinely diabolical. People that first aired this opinion on TikTok were saying things like, "Girl, you've clearly never seen Euphoria."
Oh my goodness. She's wearing like. Ah! Ah! I'm not even trying to be mean. She looks actually ridiculous. She's like, where's this Chris? I hate people who like wear glasses like they're accessories. Like, just come on. You have to wear glasses. You don't. I don't have to wear glasses, okay? My eyes are really good. You obviously don't. It's like, I think you're wearing a sort of like fair, like you're probably black boy when she wants to jerk off in your glasses or some shit like that. And then like again, you're like wearing like she's got like, makeup on, she's just got like sort of piercings in. And then she's like got the silver chain, and she's like wearing, I guess it's like a low cut dress, I suppose. I don't know. I can't tell. And then she's got her bob, and then she's got like, I guess, a couple of like, what do you call those, like tassels of hair coming down. It's just ridiculous. It's like there used to be this girl who was in my she was in my tutor group when I was in secondary school. I'm not gonna say her name, doesn't matter. And this is interesting. So I'm not going to lie, she was groomed by a black man who was definitely way, way older than us. No, 100%. I'm not even going to say no, he had a car. So basically, what happened she was just going out with some black guy who would just, again, like, I'm asking you now, like now in my 30s, like, why was there just a black guy who was dating a 14 or 15-year-old. I'm not even kidding. That's how old she was. I think we all just turned a blind eye to it. They stayed together until like 10 years later, but you could argue she was groomed. I'm not even joking. Because she would always dress like really slutty. And I think that's what happened. It was a black guy, I told you. The Jewish people were like, oh, it is. Because she like stretches her ass. And then she like just dresses like really sexual. And it was fucked. I went to one of her parties, I think, when she turned 16. She was dressed up as a Playboy bunny.
You've done well to make it this far.
This just reminds me of Katie.
I've prepared a battlefield up ahead just for us soldiers.
Or it's always been like this. And
It's
unfortunately,
always been
no,
like
I have
this.
seen it. I've seen it twice, and it was never this terrible. Today we're going to be talking about how Euphoria is pretty much a manifestation of Sam Levinson's wet dreams, and how the first episode is full of blatant glazing.
Sam Levinson's wet dreams. What does Katie have wet dreams? I don't have wet dreams, Katie. You're all horse to me. You're all horse to me.
Breaks over, I suppose. Welcome.
Would you have smoked fat doings?
Thank you. I'll buy almost anything. A deal well struck. That's good work, if I do say so myself. What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? This gun turns heads into pumpkin spades. Take this for a rampage through the patch. We've been saving that one. Right, customer.
Oh, again, I thought like I'd get achievement if I wasn't.
That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice, mate.
The Punisher.
Will that be all then?
I've only and so many scenes that literally made my face twitch with cringe.
My face.
Honestly, those who have the opinion that Euphoria has always been overly perverted. I agree in some
Do you think Katie's heavily perverted?
ways, but it is indisputably worse in the first episode of the new season.
Yeah,
Although
it's like
Euphoria
crazy.
has always been overly sexual with an abundance of nudity, I believe that the soundtrack and the character development and the phenomenal
Look at Katie's fuck glasses. She looks like a whore. Like, every time they used to like, this is what I'm telling you. It was like towards like when I was like in like different jobs, like work with women. There was a period like women were just like coming to work looking like, hey, like this isn't appropriate. This is weird. How these like women who just come in, it's like they're just dressing like fucking prostitutes. It was just really distracting. Really distracting. Like we come here to work. I don't want to like have to like I don't know, like fight off like it's just weird. Really weird. Ugh, it's weird, brother.
acting from Zendaya kind of made up
Zendaya.
You
Hey,
save more when the whole family
who's
is
Zendaya?
Vodafone together. Add additional unlimited
Who's
plans.
Zendaya, Katie?
for it. The issue with the new episode already is it's got all the perverted scenes that we saw before, but in my opinion, they're
My
amplified
opinion.
with this kind of new.
In my opinion. So when you're in court, like, what does that mean? Katie, what does it mean, in my opinion? He'd be like, well, I'm the judge. Just what I think. I was like, okay. So it's not fact. Well, no, but it's in my opinion.
We barely made it out alive. Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
Yeah, there you go. Slop? What? Sloppy? You're just joking, dude. I just fucking took out both your guns. Whoa, who gave you the infinite launcher? Ah!
I'm no stranger to covert tactics, remember? How can I forget? Shit.
Ah, I love it. There's like no damage. I love a good gun.
You got lucky.
You got lucky, Spunk.
Positive talk about the platform only, literally using the term only, and now a more intense inability to give the characters a job that isn't related to the new ramped up sexual undertones combined with the word only being mentioned within the first 20 minutes, as well
Why
as
does
the
Katie love
complete
only
180 in terms of
I told you Katie wants to go. Please, sir, please, do not redeem. Oh, goodness. Please, sir, do not redeem. Dude, I'm Brahmin cost. I'm Brahmin cost.
the creative vision for the show that I feel it makes it completely unwatchable. One of the first very things we see is Rue and Chloe Cherry's character, who, Chloe Cherry, by the way, I think it's worth noting, current adult content creator, shoving bags of balloons of
Oh!
Are we done here, Krauser? I told you. Again. And again.
That's how I try and do. This is me when I have to fight Indians. This is what a Jew should be doing. And white people tell them to do. Me.
You're too soft to do what's
Exactly.
necessary. That's the difference between you.
DIUGS down their throat, and they're kind of like ex or current adult content creator shoving bags of balloons of DIUGS down their throat, and they're kind of like desperately choking
Bags of drugs.
on their fingers as they try and do it. Meanwhile, they're drooling all over their hands, their eyes are bulging and watering, they're like gagging as they do it. Like, the first time I saw it, I was like, is Sam Levinson dead ass? Like, come on. It felt like I was...
Why is he Jewish? And then Katie's like, we won't ever think about Jews or... She won't think about that.
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
Can I do two? I'd ask for your money back. Such a low. That just made you all I'm Brahmin cast.
Watching the producers get their rocks off on something, by the way, that is already a disgusting notion. They're putting
balls.
bags of Fent into their system.
I put
via
bags of
balloons.
Fent.
I don't think there needs to be
I
an
don't
added
think.
layer of uncomfortableness to that. That's already pretty insane. Now, as I mentioned prior, some people pointed out to me
Okay,
that
thanks.
this has always been a part of Euphoria in the previous 2 seasons. From Cassie, Sydney Sweeney's character, being told
Cassie. Why did she have to make porn? Porn.
topless in pretty much of 50% of the series to literal montage.
Kay's just insecure because she's got little tits. No, she did.
Oh, shit.
Kay's Brahmin cast.
Training's not done.
Kay's not. That's true. Whole
Lesson
West.
starts right
Kay's not true. Hero West.
now. Time for the teacher to be tossed. Oh, it's confidence.
What did you turn into? No one will ever love you again. I'm Brahmin cast.
Of real hardcore pornography. There is no denying that Euphoria has always been.
I'm Brahmin
even
cast.
look back at when Kat was a dominatrix. I just feel like, though, in my opinion,
Look, Kay is like, so happy about being a dominatrix. Kay is always happy about being a Brahmin cast. Please, sir, please eat my ass. Look how happy he is. He wants to die. He wants to go to the afterlife. Chris's Brahmin cast. Look how happy he is.
Kat being a dominatrix, that was still a storyline. It was this fat girl trying to identify her sexuality and
That you did, Major.
feel sexy in her body as a bigger person. I don't really think in that storyline specifically.
What? Why did I get
the
her?
sexual natures of the scenes was really the main takeaway. It was this kind of transformation she was undergoing. Although, arguably, I would say that the epiphany could have happened without the dominatrix scene. It is all arguable. You could technically not have done the scenes. But my point is, there was
Shush.
always more of a point to it.
When's Kay's? Kay, when's dinner time? This is all talking. What's happening? Okay, just blah 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 blah. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, no one cares. Where's dinner? I hope you guys are making me something really tasty for dinner because I'm quite hungry. Maybe like I mean, can you like make a cake or something? Like make me a nice cake. Make me a nice cake.
I guess what I'm saying is, I feel like the nudity and the innuendos in the first and second season could kind of be chalked up as, I guess, meaningful elements to the series. For example, Cassie sexualizing herself was to highlight her constant need for validation.
Or is it? Why do they have to linger on his dead body so much? It's a bit disrespectful because he's not like he's not dead in a nice way, is he? He turned into a fucking creature. He didn't like redeem himself, did
for a deeper connection, to be seen as more than just a blonde with big boobs. Or, for example, this
Kay would never be seen as a blonde with big boobs, or even a brunette with big boobs, and that's why she's angry. I get it, Kay. I know. I remember what it was like when I was 12 years old. Kay. I got insecure as well if I saw a guy who was like really muscular, I got really insecure about that. But like, then I got older and I didn't care about it. But I know you can't get older. That's your thing, because you're supposed to be interacting with children. Do you get that, Katie? Do you see what's supposed to be happening? You're supposed to interact with kids. That's why you're meant to keep juvenile, because you're meant to be like able to like talk with kids. We're supposed to be like doing stuff. Like the men are meant to be like making the world, because we not. That's not our job. Jesus, see, the Jews try to like blunt me. Oh, Yvette, cut him down. Yeah, we're making the world. You're supposed to be making children. But you're not doing that, okay? All you're doing is just like being a headache. Why do you just want to be a headache?
Stench of battle on you, mate. Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. I'll buy almost anything.
Yeah, you do say that a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, stranger. Anything else, I'd come back anytime.
Between Jules and Nate Jacobs' dad. Like, that was a horribly uncomfortable watch. I think the whole point of that was to highlight how Nate Jacobs' dad's is
Pitching anything that loses stamina before I'm even halfway finished. My last one was a one-trick pony. It didn't explode. Typical. Silky handles wet hair, real texture, and doesn't panic under pressure. Wait, what did you guys talk about?
Yeah, lick my massive dick.
This is a bit of a wrong'un, a bit of a weirdo. In episode 1, season 3, however, it just feels like lazy writing. It feels like it's sponging off of what's culturally relevant. There's a conversation between Cassie and her friend at the start about how only being is a common misconception, talking about how some people show very little on there.
Customers, lure them into an open area. I'll give them what they came for.
That's not even a job. Wait, anything like that's not a job. Just showing little. I love God.
Damn, you keep coming.
Oh, they do. Oh, they do. Mm. It was just so funny. There was like this picture. I remember it was the funniest picture I ever drew, and it was a picture of Can I look at it? No. It was a picture of me and my friend went around to visit my friend in London. For some reason, we decided to get like really drunk on a train ride up. Uh, I needed to ask my we got really drunk on the train ride up, and when we met my friend, we just like we were in London and we was fucking drunk as shit. And he was so- I went in his room. I drew a picture of like it was just called something like I'm not gonna say his name, but it was just like Input's friend got caught having a bath. And it was like a picture of him like in the bath because I think I read a story or something And I told them that there was a story where like someone had found out that the best way to be able to like suck your dick, you suck your own dick, is if when is if you go and use the bath because of the shape of the bath. It helps you to be able to like get in the right angle if you like put yourself in like the. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the bath is usually quite shallow. It's quite like thin. So you can use that, and someone allegedly worked out if you use that, you can help to like try and like, suck your penis. And I think I told my friend that on the way bath or something like that. So anyway, like I drew a picture. It was just called Cleary had a bath. And it was just oh, relax. Oh, it's just it's just input's friend had a bath. And it's just a picture of like I just drew it really crude. It was just a really like crude bath. Like, I'm not a bad artist, but like there's just it's not part of the fun. Of just if is I know I can draw fun well, but part of my charm is it's funny if you just draw stuff like it looks really fucked. It was just like him in the. It was like obviously like him in the bath. And it was like he was like sucking his own dick, and like it just looked really wrong. And his dick was like way too big, and it just showed a picture of like it was like he was in his bathroom, which he doesn't even have a bath, which made it's just what everything just made it so funny because it was like there was so many things about it was wrong. He didn't have a bath because he was in like halls in uni, so he didn't need showers. No like communal showers. He didn't even have his own shower. Um, it just said. And then he was like, the bath wasn't run or anything. He was just like naked in a bath, unrun bath, and he was just sucking his own dick. But it just looked really funny because it just the proportions of it looked really funny. It looked like a Picasso picture. It was really fucked. And no shading or anything. It was just so crude. I drew it in like a couple of minutes. And it just said like, and then for some reason in this fictitious building, the door was just wide open. It was just always a good, like, really classic, like, why would the door just be open? Anytime you like watch any of these like things, you was like, why does this? Like, everyone loves Raymond. The door's always just open, or unlocked. The door's just wide open, and for some reason, the door to go into the bathroom is just like it immediately just like views like the bath. It's not even like there's a shower curtain or it's just behind the corner. No. It's just like, and his parents was like walking in, and they're just like, "Oh, hey, Chloe. Oh my God!" Just said something like, it just said something like, "Oh, hey, Chloe, it's your parents. It's mum and dad. Oh my God!" Or something. That's just something like so stupid. Just to kind of just try and get the attention of his parents. I just walked in. I didn't draw them. I just think I just did a bubble, and then it just said like Cleary, just like it's. Just said input's friend, and it just said he just had a question mark coming out of his mouth. He said, "Don't come in, and that just like that meme, like "Don't come in, It just that was like a meme in like with our three friends for like ages. I'm not kidding. That happened when he was in uni when I was like 19, 20, for like 2010 or 11. And we were like still making that joke. And then the saddest thing was as well was because again that was like kind of pre phones and stuff, smartphones, and it was like there were like a couple of like images that I drew, which I just noticed that are lost images. There's a couple of ones we can remember. One of the best moments was like one of my old friends. He found like his old diary, and he was like, "Dude, I just found this old diary that you used to doodle in when like remember when like we first got high back when we were like 19." I was like, "Yeah." He said some of these pictures just really fucked. Like you drew some of these really fucking weird pictures." And like one of them was just like it was like Ant and Dec were in the bush trucker trial, and it was my friend who was in it, and it was just like he was like blindfolded, and they were just like it was like kind of well drawn, but not enough that you knew who it was, and it was like funny enough that you kind of like got the scenario, but it just looked really fucked. Just looked really mental, and like the platter was just like a human penis. But I like made it really realistic. Like that was like the most realistic part of like the whole drawing. And it was like it was just I think I had spent like probably like half an hour on it because it was just like we were like in his bathroom because he just like had a like scatty house. And he'd be like, "Oh, you want to do like showy bongs in my bathroom?" And we're like, "What's your parents?" Because he didn't even have any like windows in it. For some reason, his bathroom was like a he had a bathroom which was just not connected to the outside. Actually, I do as well, so I can't really talk. And we were just sat in there, and like yeah, he was just like we were just like laying up bongs and smoking them and getting really high. And then like while we did that, they were just talking about I don't know some shit. It's usually just like some anime he was watching. And I was just then he would be like I was just always loved to like draw, so I'd like I'd just be like scribbling some stuff down. And then like after like a couple of rounds of bongs or something like that, he'd be like, "But what are you drawing?" And it just he'd like grab the like his like diary off. It wasn't really a diary; it was just a scrapbook. And they would look at it, and he'd go, "What the fuck?" And then like it was always my best friend. It wouldn't be that guy. I call him like P and J. P wouldn't like he would just look and be like, "What the fuck?" And then like Jay, he was like my best friend. He would like look at it. He would just start like laughing like hell because our humor was at the time. And he would just see it was like I drew a picture of like Ant and Dec, who are like British celebrities, and they do like I'm a celebrity. And for some reason, P, I drew him in because he's not a celebrity. And that's just again, it's why he went. Why? What the fuck? It didn't make sense. But like Jay just knows that that's the sort of shit I'll do. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just it's like bizarre art. My comedy is like that. Loads of people just aren't like attracted to this. It's too much. It's so dark. It's just too dark. I get it. I get it. And it makes like dating really hard because there's no women who can deal with this. Right, at least she's Lou. It was just like a picture of like My friend P. I can remember it. It was like he was sat on a table, and it just said like, I did it like a comic book. So it had like a little thing at the top left, and it just a box, which was a text box, to give you like the rundown, I guess. It just said something like, P is excited to undergo his first bush trucker trial in the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here camp. And it was like, he was like sat, there was a table, and he was like sat on a table, and the table was like even made like bamboo and stuff. I somehow had made that much effort. And I like put like a couple of like just stuff that just made it look like a jungle. And there was like, I don't think the pictures of Ant Deck were like really good, but it was like enough to kind of like just get who they were. And it was just like them like, "Oh, P, are you excited to try the bus buck trial?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "Remember, we haven't like." He's like, "Remember, we're not gonna tell you what you're gonna be eating, okay?" And he's like, "Oh, it doesn't matter to me." And it was just like it was like the on the table was just like it was disgusting. It was like it was just like a massive. It was too big to even be a human penis. That's what made it really. This is just what made it really funny. It's what made my humor too. It's just most people would see it and it was just fucked. It was like it must have. It would have been like the penis of like LeBron James if he was white. 'Cause I didn't make it black. Huge penis. It was like he had a massive plate, and the penis was somehow like the size of it. And it was erect as well. It didn't make any sense. It was like so. It was like a massive severed erect penis. I guess it was like he had an erection and they cut it off, and it was like it went rigor mortis. So already, what makes it really fucked is. He's gonna be like doing cannibalism. It's like bad enough that like you're eating like a kangaroo penis, but it's a human penis. That's just like it's not on. This is because this is what I was like. This is what we were giggling at. This is like what we're laughing at when we see it. Because it's like someone has to have died to. Someone would have had to have died. So there's like so many levels of fuck to it. So like, Anna and Decker essentially like they're in on this. 'Cause like, I think you would know, like not like maybe you had a blindfold, but I don't know. Like obviously people hope, but what the fuck is he eating? It's human penis. Like, whose penis is it? Why is it red? Why is it so big? There's so many things that just made it really just inappropriately funny, and it was just too much, and we were like pissing ourselves. Well, me and Jay were pissing ourselves. Like P was just really confused about it because he's like, I don't know, just he wasn't as silly as we were. And that sometimes works because you need that. You need to have like a grounded person to like rub off. You can't have like just loads of stupid people because then yeah, you just don't really. You need to have so like he was just the person you'd like wind up. But it was just insane. I just remember it, and it was such a funny picture. Because like I don't know why, but I got like you remember in Superbad where there was that guy who drew the penises. That was a bit like me because I just found penises were really funny. So as a result, I actually got really good at drawing penises. I know that sounds gay as fuck, but I did. I got really good at being able to like, shade them because, well, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, I would be looking at my own. But I can't like just pretend like I just can't draw my own penis really well. Like, obviously, like I'd make the sizes like really stupid, but like I just being able, I can just shade stuff. Like if you just like give me an object and tell me where like the light is, I could probably shade it alright for you. Do you see what I'm saying? So it was like I could just do it like in a really, and I always like put like loads of like the hairs and like little like tiny like little wrinkles, little warts and stuff. It just made it really funny. It was like so funny, and it would always be like jizzing a little bit or something. So again, even if it was like severed, I used to always do it so the ball bag was like split, and like one of the testicles, like the raw testicles, the vas deferens was like hanging out. It was just like make it really grim. It was like fucking grim. It was like when you see like meat crayon or canyon with like fucking papa gut, no fucking. I could draw stuff more disgusting than him. I just remember drawing it. We were just in tears. We were just in tears. He's like, "What the fuck is this? Well, like, what is this input?" And I'm like, "I don't. I just drew it. I just couldn't remember." I'm trying to think. There was another one as well. It was like we played like a couple of games of consequences, and we did like a couple of like drawing consequences. And there were a couple where I just remember like a couple of people like remembering like what was written. It was absolutely abhorrent. It was like because in the drawing one, what happens is it's so you have paper and you pass it around, and like the first person like writes a scenario. It could be anything. We just opened it up to just being anything. So who cares? It's just like funny party games. We just don't care because no one cares what the score is. No one's giving a fuck about it. So it's just hilarious just to see what fucking weird tangents it goes. So I would start and I would write something like P kills and eats his family dog. And then like I'd pass it, and the person to my left, who I'm passing it to, would be the girlfriend who's like really timid of my like my friend who's like just brought her girlfriend around for the first time, and I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to see what she was gonna draw, and she would like look at it, and then she would like go, "Oh my goodness," and she would like look at me and go, and I'd go, "Is everything okay?" And she'd just be like, oh. Just like start like drawing something. I was like, "This is gonna be absolutely amazing." And then like when you'd get to her point, you see, she go. I think we're doing backwards. Sort of like, so what's your answer be? You know, it would just end up so like that because the whole point is you're trying to get it so it'd be like the same. So you want it at the end to be like P has killed and eaten his family dog. But because the drawings are probably not good enough to convey that, because that'd probably be quite hard to draw. It just ends up becoming something, and that's just funny in itself. So it probably ends up just becoming like P becomes a jail warden and arrests Jeffrey Epstein or something like that. It just becomes something really, really weird. And I would be like, and when you hear that, I'd be like, oh the fuck, and I'm trying to like think in my brain like, what is the picture's going to be to do that? And then when you would like go back, so you'd see the previous drawing to that, and you'd actually see what it looks like, and you'd be, actually that does kind of look like P being like arresting Jeffrey Epstein. So then you start to question, actually that's not a weird thing they've guessed. So then you go one back on that, and it'd be like. The quote would have been P kills kills Jeffrey Epstein and eats him or something. I don't know. It's just I mean it's just really it was great. It was really fun because the whole point was just to be silly. It was just there was no judgment. It just didn't matter. Just do what you want, and it did do that. It pushed boundaries. We just did say shit like that. We were like, oh, I want to fuck T's mom. We didn't care. Who cares? If you want to do that, do it. Just don't be a bitch.
Jackpot! All right, go, go, go!
And some people are even showing their art and, you know, the
Showing their
usual
art.
nonsense. And it's just a bit of an irritating watch. I mean, what's the point in this conversation if not to glorify my critiques by saying, well, isn't the point of it a social comment?
Look at Kate. Look at Look, the blood mist.
What can I say? I never miss. Not bad at all.
On only being net negative? And my answer, quite frankly, would be no, not at all. When the only character we have in the first season really criticizing only is Nate Jacobs. And when Nate Jacobs is one of the most hated characters because he's so diabolically evil and unlikable, when he's the
only good guy, see? Oh, just made the whale.
Better get my bullets. All clear. Thanks, buddy. All right. Now watch me do my thing.
only one being the voice of reason, I feel like that doesn't really translate as a social comment on how it off of doing OF. Rather, it feels like the message is to rectify people's internal judgment about OF. What's the harm in making a single guy who's alone feel special by conducting?
Kay would never, ever want to make a single guy feel special. Kay needs to make as many men as possible as well.
Give me a break already.
That's casuals. Oh. Whoa. Did you see that? Licorice whip. Ooh. Whoa. He's like, no, I'll go down. I'm sorry, I should have pretended I could stay up.
A parasocial relationship with it, rather than the focus actually being on men believing that women's bodies are commodities, and that men think that they can buy consent. This leads...
They can. Okay, they can. If I paid you 100 grand, you'd fuck me. You easy would. If I paid you 100 grand, would you fuck me for 100 grand? Of course you would. Oh. Oh. Ah! No.
Don't worry, you got this. Bitch won't even break sweat.
It's playing like the James Bond music.
Nicely to the scene where Cassie is first seen filming OF content. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, the scene where she's dressed as a dog. She's wearing a
The Indians and black people look.
harness, she's got the ears, she's got the makeup on, and yeah, it's diabolical. And
It's diabolical. It's diabolical. 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 Who's thinking it's more swearable? I mean, sorry, more beggars, more geckos. Oh. Ooh!
housemaid is the one taking her pictures for her, and then Nate walks in and tells the housemaid to leave, and he obviously looks pretty agitated with what Cassie's doing. He makes a series of comments about the song playing, which is, "Who's that doggy in the window?" Something.
Katie's best hits. Who's that dog in the window? What is that song? Okay, can you sing that again? Who's that dog in the window? Why do you hate me so much? Is it because I'm a man? Do you think you can fight me? Do you think you can beat me in a fight? Do you think it's Jewish? We're trying to make us fight. Nah, probably not. Okay, he's too small. He's too small for that. What the? Wow. Where's the summer? Where do I go? Okay, yeah. Right, so.
Thing like that. And Nate makes a comment saying that basically this entire sketch is Cassie making herself out to be a prostitute, saying that she's calling herself a product, saying that she's calling herself for sale, and he clearly doesn't like it. This is the first conversation that Nate and Cassie have about OnlyFans. And his only comment is that she's prostituting herself. And I don't really get the impression that Nate gives a shit about these kind of platforms exploiting women. I think he just doesn't want people to think badly of his girlfriend. It's merely an image thing for Nate. I mean, he literally goes over to her after this conversation and grabs her by the collar and says...
Grabs her by the collar. He says, suck my dick, you dirty dog. Okay, that loves that. Like, this is what I mean, it's Indian, because they love bestiality as well. I think it's really disgusting, but Katie thinks it's really horrible. It's like exactly bestiality. And Katie's like probably into it. It's again, she's like sex positive, so as long as it's like legal between two consenting adults, she's okay. That's what Katie says. Ah, left on! I love gays. Oh, I just did a junkie. I can't believe it.
As woof for me or something like...
Welcome to the CeraVe Dry Skin
Woof.
Lab, where we're testing our
Okay,
2-in-1
love that.
moisturizer.
hydration and UV protection in one simple step. Because our heart will
Something like for me or something like that, and she sits and then woofs. This sexually charged scene to me proves that Nate doesn't have an issue with women or his girlfriend being objectified. He has an issue with men objectifying a woman that he deems to be his property, and we know
Kate hates it when like women like that's why Kate doesn't want to get married. Basically, she hates that idea that should be mine. That's the thing. Like, unless she's in control, that's the thing she hates. If a man has like control of a woman, she hates it. But if it's like equal, she's fine. Women fuck that.
that because of Nate's attitude towards women in the previous seasons.
In the
It
previous
becomes even
season.
more evident because when they have the second conversation about only while they're sat at the table, he agrees that she can do it as long as she doesn't show her boobs and her face at the same time.
Her boobs. Her boobs. Her boobs and her face. Her boobs. Okay, you got really small boobs. Okay, that's really small boobs. Oh my god. Okay, pretty small boobs. Yeah, she does.
He doesn't have a problem with women
Okay, really
being
small boobs.
objectified or viewed as a sexual object. The problem he has is that other people will know that his woman will be known for selling her body online. It's all about how he, as a man, will be perceived. No, I'm not really saying that. I guess that's unreasonable. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a point in some kind of way. I feel like it's fine for a man to not want his girlfriend to do OF. That's by no means my
Katie's
point.
like
But it
angry
is a
about that
bad
because her
faith
black boyfriend's like,
argument to say that
Katie, you better not do OnlyFans. Katie's secretly, please let me do it, please. No. I won't be able to join the NBA if I can't do it. It's true, you won't be able to join the NBA if you do it. It's one of the rules of a whole girlfriend. Yeah, a whole girlfriend, she can't do it. It's Katie, a whole girlfriend. It's Katie, a whole
constant mention and reference to only is a critique on modern day feminism. It's not. It's not. It's just not. Also, off topic, but in this episode, while they're around the table, the reason Cassie wants to do an OF is because Nate's saying he won't spend an abnormal amount of money on flowers, right? So she wants to make the money for herself. And Nate's basically saying you don't need to spend that much money on flowers. That's ridiculous. And then she says, I refuse to have a ghetto wedding. That's
Ghetto means black, by the way. And she's right, you don't want to have a black wedding. You don't want to have a black wedding, that's fucked. You can't say stuff like that. Of course, like, good, mate. I'm Brahmin cast.
I feel like a lot of people don't actually know the true meaning of ghetto, but once you know the true meaning and you also think about Sydney Sweeney in real life, it's kind of ironic. I bet the director was like, no, Sydney, your line wasn't, I don't want a ghetto wedding. Your line was just, I don't want a wedding.
Jeez. Jake really thinks she's way yours. She really thinks she's Brahmin cast. Please, sir, please, sir. Dude, I'm bro, I'm a ghost. Dude, please sir, please sir. Please sir, please sir. Please sir, please sir.
She put the word ghetto in there. Bet she did. The next part I wanted to talk about is the scene where Rue is taking drugs to this guy's house. She gets let into the house and there's women walking around topless and in bikinis and just half naked essentially. There's women giving men lap dances, there's women in the pool, you know, it's this kind of like...
Women sucking people's dings. What's a ding? Well, it's like big penis, but I can't say that. Ah! Oh my god. Ah, that's gone. Dude, I'm bro, I'm a ghost. Dude, I'm bro. Why is this so good? I love porn.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Ruby's all rubbish, it makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. I don't always have this in stock, stranger. Easy work. There you are, as you wished. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. Will that be all then? Come back anytime.
She gets let into the house, and there's women walking around topless and in bikinis and just half naked, essentially. There's women giving men lap dances. There's women in the pool. You know, it's this kind of like cool vibe of men enjoying attractive women.
Yeah, that's
smoking
and Kay hates
Yeah.
that. Kay really hates that. Men are trying to. Oh.
Welcome. Suit yourself, stranger.
Almost there. That's me. I'm coming.
I love porn. I love cock. I love porn.
Rue's kind of walking around and you can see her checking out women. She opens the bathroom door, but there's actually someone in there trying to put her top on, and Rue slams the door and says sorry, but the girl actually says, hey, can you come in and can you help me put the top on? So Rue goes in there and helps this girl put her bikini on, and Rue compliments her body, and then it cuts to Rue basically dancing with some of the girls. She's in between loads of girls. These girls are dancing with either no top on or a bikini on, and she's just living it up, I guess, living the lesbian dream. She then gets removed by one of the guys, and as she's being escorted out, a guy in the pool basically says, why don't you come and say hello to me? And he says something like, you dance with my girls and you don't come and say hello. They then get into this really weird conversation about how these girls are his girls, and Rue asks him what business he's in. He said he figured out when he was younger what's more valuable than the likes of gold and oil. And Rue says, what? Like, what's more valuable? And he says, see, I'm in the business of
That is right. This is all correct. What's wrong with it? White women are worth more than that. She has money porn's worth. And it's all white women, baby.
Of see. First of all, the
Indians probably masturbate to this. I bet black and Indian men look. Okay, like, no, it's gonna be all white people. Only white people jerk off to porn. I read it. Professor Jekyll showed me. He said all Christian married men only watch porn. I'm like, okay. You think that people could lie? No. People can't lie. Trust me, I know everything. My name's Katie. Look at my giant glasses. Look at my giant glasses. I don't want to look at your giant glasses. I don't fuck your giant glasses. I love you. Blue umbrella. Fuck them.
strangest line I've ever heard. Genuinely just made me physically recoil. The strangest part was Root taps him up and says, "Hell yeah, my man." I just thought, it was like, what? I was like, am I seeing this? She then goes on to talk about how basically pimping girls and running a business where the business is her dream job. Like, where did that come from? And she basically begs him to be able to work for him. Now, this guy's essentially a pimp, right? That's what he does. So you've got Rue begging.
He's
to
white as
also
well,
pimp
which is really
out.
funny because, like, it'd actually be a black man who'd be a pimp, by the way. He would be a black dude. They get sexual gratification out of it. See, a Jewish man's not going to put that in there because he doesn't want his brothers, like, you know. You don't understand it.
Shit, my body
Oh,
armor.
bastard. I really hate that.
Women, exploit women, sell women's bodies for money. There's also then a comment about how Rue is gay. Like, I think he kind of says something like, you're one of the gay ones. And I don't know, the whole thing just rubbed me the wrong way a bit. It's kind of giving, like, she's gay, not Predator. Why are we giving her this storyline? I just feel like this whole scene just gave like lazy writing. The whole
Lazy
season
writing.
seems to me like it's gonna be just lazy writing. Rage
Lazy
bait.
writing.
We've got Sydney Sweeney as an OF
We've
girl.
got Sydney
Jules
Penis.
is a sugar baby. Rue wants to be a pimp. Any other avenues we could explore, or
Don't
are we
know.
just kind of going for the
Sydney's
trade
penis.
all in all? And don't even think about applying that. What was it, the Bechdel test to these women? Don't even think about that. A couple of things that I wanted to talk about that aren't actually in the first episode but are in the trailer is, again, Jules, as I just mentioned, being a sugar baby. Not necessarily like the wildest narrative we've got going on, but it's just like, could we not think of a different career? Really? I just feel like giving all of these women a job in this
industry. Cases didn't skew. I think it must be getting close to dinner time.
Flee.
That's getting quite close to dinner time, isn't that right? Okay.
Is kind of wild given the current climate that we're in and this glamorization of, that kind of work. When we've got people like me, fighting to...
Do you want?
I simply wish to share this gift with as many as possible. A humble wish, don't you think? You see, we are all connected through the holy body. And now your flesh and bones, your very thoughts, are already one with us.
Bullshit.
Why do you reject serenity when you need only accept the sacred gift? Like she did.
Sadler?
Ah, yes, the time has come for this lamb to join our covenant. All blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring. Exalt all and let it be
Leon! Go!
That's why I think there might be like.
Oh my god, I'm in! Ashley. Ashley. Damn it.
And so black people, they're fucked.
That was actually, I watched that by the
So
way, the whole way.
different ways to connect with my community. It's not just beyond the internet.
Someone was like, brother, you have Power Rangers on your shelf. I said, shut up, black man. Because, like, all these people on profile, look at him. He's just called Danny. He joined in September 2023. He's posted 66 posts. So I am one of his 66 posts in 3 years. And he said, shut, brother, you have Power Rangers on your shelf. He's so angry. He's had to, like, comment about that. I said to this guy called Ash, I said, shut your ugly face, you fucking black bastard. You're too ugly for this world to see. Keep masturbating to your strangers. Fuck all these people. All these people. I love streamers, man. I love XQC. Suck my cock, XQC. I love XQC. That's all these people do. Fucking losers, dude. Shut up, black man. It's the funniest thing you can ever say. People, yeah, black man masturbates. Like, I love XQC. Shut up, black man.
We'll see. I'll wait for my.
This is the
Laboratory B. Looks like it's this way.
I knew that so bad. Outcome of 2 years.
So I mean, this is what XQC has, a bunch of like gay losers. The guy with a cot, the guy who, he's not like, he doesn't show his own profile picture, he shows a picture of him, like the guy, I don't know what game it's from, but it's like some guy's wearing a skull mask, but he's probably white. But the guy who's like using the avatar is not white. But this is what I mean, they can't find me. They want to jerk off celebrities, because they're probably Indian.
Goes through the map? Oh!
Still you resist, child.
Shut up. Like, if people are gonna like masturbate to like XQC, I'm gonna fucking tell them they're gay.
That kind of work.
Look at Kay,
We've
looks
got people
fucking
like
good.
me, fighting tooth and nail to try and educate young people that these jobs aren't fun and games. And then we've got the most egregious thing that you guys have probably all clicked this video for, which is Cassie dressing up as a baby for OF. And I don't mean like a young girl, I mean a literal baby. She's seen like holding her legs up like a baby.
Kay like looked to the left there, like she was like, that's pretty hot.
With a diaper on, with her actual breasts out.
Actual breasts out? Dude, you could see like her tits. Dude, you could like see her tits.
You have to admit, despite the chaos,
Shut up, black man. Shut up, black man. Shut up, black man. This is the best thing I've ever. Shut up, black man.
I obviously don't want to jump the gun, but
in these 2
Shut up, black man. You just come back to that. It's like. Why do black people love celebrities so much? Is it because they're gay? Is it because they jerk off to like celebrities?
apartment had to
They jerk off to celebrities.
yeah. So it's
Do you really call them celebrities? I'm gay for celebrities.
I saw it in life.
Gay's gay for celebrities.
This was genuinely the most jarring thing I saw. I put it on my Instagram story, and again, I had a few DMs kind of critiquing the fact that I was
disgusted. I had a few men me say,
isn't it a critique
is
on the pedophilic
it,
Yes, I would say no. Sorry to be rude to Sam Levinson, but I don't really think Sam's carefully curating a message about how barely legal content and sexualizing our children is bad. I don't really think
What
it's
your?
wrong.
So,
I think
Katie, sorry, Katie, but I'd feel dismissed if I was not to just say, look, you said our children. What do you mean the pronoun our children? Sorry. Just to confirm, Input here has 2 children in the game. How many children do you have? Because I think you have 0, which would mean I have infinite more children than you. And I'm going to have to use the word you hate. Ergo, I hate it. I would say they're not your children, are they, Katie? So why don't you... my balls. Shut up, black man. It's probably one of the funniest things I've ever said. Shut up, black man. I'm only kidding. He was quite funny. Shut up, black man. Feel that power I got when I said that. That's the same power that black people get when they try and talk deal with me. White men have it suppressed in them. What? Don't let the black people try and push you around. Don't let the black people push you around. Because Katie is fucked. She thinks black people can kiss her nuts. Are these Power Rangers? Sorry, are these Power Rangers? Where, if you're black, can you explain where these are Power Rangers? Because we're just, I know you're trying to be frivolous and just trying to like say, but how are these Power Rangers? That you know what Power Rangers are, right? Those aren't Power Rangers. These are weapons of mass destruction. Power Rangers did not kill people. You're just being ingenuine. They're not Power Rangers.
I think what he's doing is rage baiting viewers to get people talking.
Kay's got toys. You can say Kay's got toys.
For the American Eagle ad, American Eagle sales went up. He's getting people to talk about the show to then boost the views to then line his pockets. Sorry to be, I don't know if this comes across as nasty, but using an actress.
Nasty? What does that mean? Is that some kind of new word I haven't heard of before?
Thanks to him.
Cause you're all black. Sorry? Shut up, black man. Actually, genius. You can just say that to black people and they can't do anything. What can he say to that? You're being racist. Okay. Fuck off. Call the police. Fuck off, black man. It's brilliant. It's the funniest comment I've heard. Shut up, black man. Like, the thing is, it's just like, it just doesn't work because anyone with like any genuine IQ would rather see someone like me who's like making models than just a black man who's just got a picture of some dude just like like Bart Simpson and Homer smoking a joint in his profile picture, because that's like not creative or artistic, really, is it? It's like he'd probably like pretend it is, but it's not. It's just lazy. It's not like done. It's like it's just not the same. But they don't get that because they haven't got like an IQ. They don't understand what's going on. He doesn't understand like what models are. He doesn't get it. He doesn't think models are like real. Yeah, that's what I mean. He just thinks they're toys. He thinks they're toys. Because he doesn't probably know what models even are. He doesn't understand. He always think models are just like attractive people. He doesn't understand there's just a different, like, as a word for like models, which is just. Can't believe I fell for it. I can't believe I fell for it.
who many men thirst over, right? That's kind of part of her bit. Putting her in a baby outfit where her tits are visible is hardly a critique on the vile nature
Oh god.
that we're seeing. Not when barely legal content is one of the most popular genres of pornography. Who are we supposedly meant to be making uncomfortable here? The stats.
So, oh god, I'm sorry, okay, I need to concentrate. Yeah, who's asking for this content? It's not me. I promise it's not me. I don't care. I don't want to fuck women who are like. I really don't. I don't even like find 16-year-olds. I really don't. I don't. Like even 18. I just find it's weird. I probably wouldn't just. I'd be happy. Like, probably 19. I'd be like 19. If confidently I could tell they were 19, I'd like at least I'd feel alright. 18. I don't want to really do. I just feel like that's dead lie. Maybe it's like 20, 21. Like that's probably like my safe spot. Like yeah, like if I'm gonna be honest with you, probably like I probably feel more comfortable on that like 21, 22. You might say that's still too young, but I think for fertility it's perfect. It's fine for me. Then I can argue they've gone to uni, they're out of uni, they're hopefully working, and then fine. Like that, I feel like they're at that point. Then that's just whatever. Like you can say what you want. That's my preference. That's true, but I don't want to sell that stuff.
Thank you. I don't always have this in stock, stranger. Your weapons are there you are, as you wished. This kind of work is about finna come back anytime.
Why?
Not making
Wait,
themselves
hang on.
right.
The black guy over below. No. Chopped him.
The stats aren't making themselves that imitates children. If anything, he's just kind of feeding many men's desires for that kind of stuff by putting
This is
them
oh.
as a child for them to then sexualize even more. Like it's such a weak. Oh, it's a critique stuff. To imply that Cassie age playing on Only is to represent how up it is that it happens in real life is, in my opinion, pure cope. In today's climate, especially looking at the political landscape, for example, in America, when the country is being ran by pedos and child rapists, I don't really...
She's right. She's right about that. She's right about that. The country definitely is. I don't really know what to say about that, okay? I don't know what to do. I really don't. It's like I said, you need to work with me. Please work with me, Katie. I have powers which are really useful. The only problem is, no one likes me. And I don't care. See my problem? I don't care that no one likes me. I can't be bothered to pretend to like people, so I don't want to. So fuck it. But you need to listen to me, please. I can work with you, just... I'll just be callous as fuck. I can't be bothered. I have a plan. Like, I guess the way we could see it is like, I'll be Voldemort, and you can be Beatrice. What's the name of the stranger? What the name is? Like, I'm not gonna be like ever attracted to you, which I think is the relationship they have. And I always know you're just gonna be like weak as fuck to me. but like I'll keep you as like a. Do you want to be like one of my like? You can be like one of my generals. Do you want to do that? I know that at the moment you're gonna be like, ha ha ha. That doesn't mean. But trust me, please. Think about it. Ooh, here we go. Become one of my disciples.
But welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale. Thank you.
It's like in One Piece. I trust you. Trust me, so it's not. I won't be asking many people. You can do it, but there's gonna be some caveats if you do that. But in response, I'll be able to shoot you. I'll be able to train you.
Leon, look! Is that...
Ada.
By the way, can I just say to you, by the way, how much that would hurt? That would really hurt her. So there was this really funny time when I was at school. Oh, let me see if the blood goes. Oh my, okay. Um, I was at my friend's outhouse, and he had a metal girders, I suppose, which were like the roofing to hold the roof up. And he had these pair of handcuffs because like, it's just something you get like when you look at magicians and stuff. Like magician get, and he just had them, but they were like proper ones where, well, they weren't proper in the sense that they still were like safety cuffs. However, if you did like push the safety cuffs, if you did like lock your hands together, it could be possible that it might be like hard for you because there was like a safety button basically was what I'm trying to say. So the safety button was just like on the side of the handcuffs. But like I for some reason it might have even been I watched a game like this, like games like this. So this is where I got it from, I think. Well, when you watch Metal Gear Solid, any game, I'm not even kidding you, any game where your character is being suspended, like Avery, yeah, Ada is here, it really, that will really, really hurt you. So what happened was I was standing on the chair, like a stool, even a bar stool, and I like had myself like held, chained up. The Ada is there on handcuffs, and the chain was like in between like the girder. And I was like, look, I'm pretending to be like Snake and Metal Gear Solid 3 when he's being interrogated by Vulcan. And then it might have been, I can't remember what happened, but like, I slipped and the chair slipped, fell. And then like, I was being suspended by just the girder. And actually, like, what you realize is like, at that point, if you're a physicist, all of your weight is now going to be put onto your wrists. Because if you think about like what's happening, you've basically got gravity's just pushing down, and the only thing that's like keeping your wrist up is like basically like whatever it is, the shackle. So if you've got a powerful enough shackle, I suppose it will be able to do it. But when I was doing it with the handcuffs, I don't think it was, and it was just like it hurt like fuck. I was screaming in agony. I was like ah, and then just luckily it wasn't like a real like metal chain. It was well, it was metal, but it probably wasn't like the strongest metal. Because nowadays they don't do it with a chain. If you see real handcuffs, they just like those plastic things. And the plastic things would definitely probably like take more resistance than metal. Um, the chain just broke, and I managed to get through. But it's just like it could have gone really bad. I'm gay. Sorry. Alright, this is the end.
I don't really think it's tasteful to put an actress we know is overly sexualized as a sexy adult baby. I don't like that. Alright, I just don't like that. And ironically, it's kind of similar to how OnlyFans creates an extremely competitive market, where we're seeing stars have to do more and more extreme content to stay relevant. Levinson's just using the same techniques. It's rage-baiting people into talking about it. Probably because the series is going to be ass. I mean,
Ass!
the storyline, the pimp storyline, the sugar baby stuff, like what really is it? Before, Euphoria was amazing to look at, the music was great, Zendaya's acting and Zendaya's mum and Zendaya's sister, so many actors in there. I absolutely love Hunter in real life.
Zendaya's good. Oh, it's the stickiest part I think I've ever done. Okay.
Someone who doesn't particularly like to watch people shagging all the
That's
time,
the
or
stickiest
all
part.
the time. You know, this new season.
It's just said sucking dick and balls. You always got to think about that. That's the only function, like, just to suck my dick and balls. Probably. I'm not gonna let her though. I'm not even joking. I'm not gonna let her. Not gonna. Women think they've got the power, they don't. I have the power. She needs to beg me to suck my dick and balls. I'm gonna like make sure like I prove that that's the case. No, she begged me. Tell her, I love cum, I love cum. They are attacking me. Just fucking try to choke me. Are you kidding me, bitch? Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You're kidding me, bitch. She ain't strong on her. These women are hoes.
Isn't a thoughtful piece about
Peace.
normalizing
Come on.
sexualizing our youth. It's cheap,
Come on, butthead.
a lazy piece of TV, and it's aimed to
Come on, butthead.
people into promoting the show, which I guess I'm kind of doing alright. Save it, I get it. I see it kind of similarly to when shows will show graphic, and it's like, we don't need to see that. People claim.
You love very words. I love him.
We know what it is, we see it happen. We certainly don't need to be desensitized to it any more than people already are. And look, I think it's a shame. I really do think it's a shame, and I promise, you know, contrary to many people's belief, I don't just come on here to bitch and moan.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. No. Yes.
Because I enjoyed the first
Yeah, probably you're on your period then, Kay. Probably on your period. I don't have periods, Kay. I don't know what that means. You need to make dinner and babies, and you're doing none of them. You're doing none of them, Kay. You're useless. I'm the one doing everything, Kay. I have to build everything. Look at this, and you're gonna be like, wait, you're not building it. No, but like, my massive gift is that I'm able to just like make huge humor out of everything, and like just maybe expose this massive gap. Like I've got more of a psychological gap of power, which extends beyond the realms of what women can do. You're just like too stupid to understand. I can expose you, and that's more powerful than anything. If I can just expose you, just become like an influencer and just expose you, you're fucked. I'll just be like, anyone who listens to like, people like, hey, you're fucked, and then people just won't want to do it because it's not cool. You just won't have any money. Oh shit, that's right.
season, I did. The first and second, I felt, yes, I actually had a friend who wrote their essay on this at university.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? So, you have like people who will write their thesis on like Shakespeare, and you've got people who will write their thesis on Euphoria season 2. Like, what does that even say about the story? No, definitely not the time, Kate. Definitely not the time, Leon. Kate, it didn't mean to do that. Well. You like their words?
I actually read an article earlier where Sydney Sweeney was asked about the nude scenes, because she has the most nude scenes, right, in the whole series, and she says that Sam has never pressured her or anything. But there were times where Sydney basically said, I don't think Cassie needs to be nude. And you could take it as, oh, well, lovely Sam, he didn't push her to do so. Or
CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion. Blocks and moisturize.
Yeah, it's all a humiliation issue.
With UV protection.
Way up here, right at the edge of oxygen, in space.
I think
Mission accomplished, right?
Good work.
Damn, like, I still did shit. Oh, well, that's it then, I guess. Fine. Just no point.
Cassie needs to be nude. And you could take it as, oh, well, lovely Sam, he didn't push her to do so. Or you could see it that every possible opportunity, Sam Levinson was trying to get Sydney Sweeney topless. And I just find it funny that, wow, great, he didn't push you. First of all, bare minimum. But second of all,
bare minimum.
The amount of times we saw Cassie's boobs
Bare minimum.
in both season
Boobs.
1 and 2 was diabolical. And
Diabolical.
Considering that she actually said, I don't think we need to do that.
Boobs. Boobs. I think she's Sydney Sweeney's boobs. Why did she say it? It's okay. It's not. I don't know what boobs are. They're like some kind of like weird thing. Boobs. Boobs. Okay, he's like, you box him, girl. Boobs. Big box him, girl. Boobs. Boobs. She's definitely will. Boobs. Like weak Welsh people. Boobs. Fucking weak Welsh people. Fuck the head on these weak Welsh people. I'll choke them out. Like, look at Wesker, look, I'm Wesker, dude. Boobs. Remember, all Indians hate you. Kill all Indians. I didn't say that. I said kill all Indos. Oh, he's getting hot now. Okay. Time to fight mode. Take out all the whiteys. Take out all the whiteys. Sue all white people. Sue all white people. All white people racist. I am racist. Ah! I am racist.
Was she just going to be topless for borderline all of it? And again, contrary to many people's beliefs about my opinions, right, I think that sometimes can work series. For example, I recently watched Heated Rival with Tony.
Heated Rival.
Obsessed with that
I go see the black guy
like
responds
it.
to me.
It's in my vein.
The black guy didn't respond to me. He said, "You kiss my dick and balls."
Veins. I've just about remembered. Okay, I watched it on Monday. I feel like I would argue that this.
Kay's got nothing else to do. Why else she's not kids? Kay loves Goy Lord, Goy content. He makes the content of the Goy. She makes you watch the Goy Lord Goy content. Content of the Goy. I told you, my name is Wesker King of Goy. I'm Wesker King of Goy. I'm Wesker. I'm King of Goy. I want to King of Goy. I want to King of Goy.
Pretty well. I think it complemented the storylines well. A lot of the time, I think can ruin things. I think sometimes it's just too much. You know, one of the best series ever is Breaking Bad. There's, I think, 2 scenes in it, and maybe like 1 boob shot and like
1 boob.
And it's when they're at a strip club. Like
1 boob. Kay loves watching boobs. Kay loves watching boobs. Kay has tiny boobs. Where's the chainsaw guy? Why is he like 8 foot? It's like LeBron James, the chainsaw guy. See what I mean? It's like they're trying to like cuck me. Trying to like make cuck for and like make me let's get killed by this like 9 foot chainsaw guy. Like who is that guy? Why is he 9 foot tall? They found LeBron James. He's like, yeah, I'll do a chainsaw.
People aren't gonna like this. Breaking Bad is the best series ever, hands down. No arguing. I hear people tell me that.
Kay reads the Talmud, yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my goodness. That's not good, is it? Kill him, kill him. Yes. Dude, just fucked him. Just fucked your paw. I'm king of boy. That is it. Okay. I was born. Ah!
Stranger Things is better. Get the fuck out of here, right? People say The Sopranos, don't care.
Sopranos is kick
Bad
ass.
is undeniably that. Look, I'm going on a rampage about Breaking Bad. I'm not going to do that to you guys, right? I don't know. Look, I didn't really like it. Let me know what you guys think.